There was this girl, I met her the other day, and she had the Milky Way for eyes. Constellations casually colliding, causing coinciding condensation, while the sun and moon took turns sitting on either iris. She was to die for. And I felt like becoming a martyr for my chocolate sister, so I stepped to her. With so much confidence in my bones, when I looked in the mirror, my reflection reached out and brushed my shoulder off. I walked up to her like I was so hot the sun started sweating. I looked her in the eye and I said, hey, you don't know me, and I don't know you. But I thought I should let you know that your skin is in a love affair with the night sky. I can tell because midnight left his fingerprints all over you. Now, I didn't come over here to try to spit game or get your number. I just wanted to see if I was your type and what's your name, and then she stopped me. Her eyes narrowed as she said, I really appreciate the compliment and respect the courage and confidence it took for you to come over here and speak your mind. So don't take this too heavy on the mind what I'm about to say. Maybe if it was another time, place, or day, just not today. The thing is, I don't date black guys or niggas. You all look the same. And when I say that, I mean you all remind me of my father. I might as well say that my mother raised me on her own after her strong black man, strong armed her and walked away. She worked a 9 to 5, took just enough time to teach me to pray that I'll never settle in, the mindset of settle in for the common black gentleman, aka your kind. The ones that use the black woman to boost their egos. And that dates back to the trios and slave gangs who will cut off their legs to release the shackles, which may have set them free. But ever since then, they were always a few feet shorter. Never finished races because their stubs couldn't make it. Crawling to the finish line. Crawling to finish line to see if the new pair of Jordans can make them a few inches taller or at least a better baller. But even today, the black man is still shorter than the rest. That's why whenever he stands next to a gorgeous tall woman in heels, he's always got some crap to say. Your kind. The ones that are here for now but won't be later. Because they disappear after a while like annihilator. You mean I'm supposed to get with some nigga who's gonna leave me for an ugly hoe and annihilate in my sheets and my bed and house? I raised these 2 kids in mine. That's trash. I'll pass. I don't plan to dash to relive my mother's past. Don't think just because we're both black that I have the task to stay with someone who's always going to be willing to leave me for someone else. I refuse to have to swallow my newborn baby in divorce papers. I'd rather them never be able to find their skin color in a crown box and have to wait for their father to pick them up every other Tuesday, 3 hours later than he said he would, even though he only lives 15 minutes away. I'd rather them have confused hair than find them sitting on their bed, wondering if their daddy loves them as much as the new baby he just had with his other woman. I'd rather them ask me how much black it takes to make a white kid a nigger than need to ask YouTube how to tie a tie. So no, even though you're fine, you're not my type. And when I saw that she was finished, I didn't flinch. I didn't walk away. I said, allow me to tell you a bit about myself. My mother is the original master splinter. When I was first born, she put a tough shell on my back so I wouldn't be stabbed in it. Then she made me rub her feet. Wax on, wax off. And as disgusting as it was, my future wife will thank her for it. She said, never disappear in your family like a ninja, but always sculpt your life like your Donatello. Paint pretty pictures, perfect portraits like your Raphael. Love your woman like Leonardo loved Mona Lisa, and spit poetry like Michelangelo didn't know what he was talking about. Always know exactly who you are so that your children never say that you're a master of disguise, and when the world says that you're not turtly enough for the Turtle Club. Be the freshest tortoise alive. So don't you stand there comparing me to your father when I've spent the last 20 years proving that I'm nothing like my own. And no, I've never been afraid of a tall girl in heels because my boy Kazi got a jetpack to let me borrow so I can pick you up off of Mount Everest just so we can have a nice sunny picnic on the moon. What's up? The stars. And I'll pluck one out of the sky for you because diamonds don't shine brightly enough to compliment your smile, but I guess I'll keep it to myself because you don't date black guys.